Hey guys, wearing the red mask today. I just got done filming a few scenes from this camera angle for the new live action project we're getting ready to release. As for those of you who watch know, I rotate masks with different bad guy villains in them. Um, but yeah, just got done filming that. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about right now. Upcoming live action, our new title that's being released. The plan is starting next month. For those of you that have bought our live action stuff in the past, you kind of know how this works. However, I not only want to talk to you about the new live action stuff coming up, the next project, but also some changes in distribution, some things that are going on. As you know, we've started using channel memberships on here. I highly recommend everybody get involved with those. Those are very low cost. It's $5.99 a month for a channel membership. Gets you early access to everything. At the time I'm filming this, Recap 26 has already been released there for members. Recap 27 I'm working on right now. There's also videos that were previously unlisted that I got copyright claims removed from that then end up members only before they go public again. There's going to be exclusive behind the scenes stuff of this, at least like pictures and stuff for this next live action title. Everything is early access for members. Also, there's going to be some distribution changes. Now, when we distribute our live action titles, we do that through Patreon. So I want to talk to you guys about a little bit about some stuff that's happened over the last month. We did encounter a small incident of piracy with our content. I dealt with it swiftly, quickly. It's happened in the past. Wasn't quite like this in the past, but I dealt with everything pretty quickly. But it is frustrating when that happens. And as far as who's responsible for the piracy, I don't think it was actually someone that paid us for our stuff. What I think happened, and anyone who buys our live action content in the future will have to listen to me talk about this. What I think happened is somebody who paid for our stuff decided to do a trade. I'll trade you this for this. Well, here's the thing. I typically, in theory, I actually wouldn't have that much of a problem with that because the person they're trading with probably wasn't going to buy from us anyway. If that's kind of what they're typically, I would suspect. But the reason why this is so bad and why it doesn't work is because you don't know who that person is you're trading with. You can't trust that person. And when you give them something they didn't pay for, that can lead to a lot of different problems. During this act of piracy, somebody actually was attempting to try and resell our stuff. Or just post it for free, just post it somewhere. What do they get out of it? I mean, they didn't get anything out of it. Obviously, it's not going to work. The stuff's going to get taken down. And I don't know if it was just one person doing this or more than one person. But the fact is, whoever bought our stuff gave it to the wrong person. So in the future, we have to tighten up how we do our distribution a little bit. Moving forward, anybody who's going to buy our live action stuff in order to get access to it through Patreon, you're going to have to be a channel member. So you're going to have a YouTube channel membership with the crime scene in order to claim your live action title reward when you go to Patreon. It's not a lot of money for a channel membership, not at all. Also, you don't have to keep your stuff every single month to keep the live action rewards. I know I've said this in the past. When you go on Patreon, it says like $70 per month. You don't have to go per month. You just pay it one time. We have the complete collection option now. As of right now, before the release of project number 8, it's $225 for all of our stuff, everything live action we've made. Caught in Traffic, Adventures in Babysitting, Double Trouble, everything. $225 right now. So it's a discount than buying everything individually. So that is kind of what we have going on there. So you really need to look into the channel memberships. They're going to become a major thing here. Everything is early access with those. Ad-free viewing with the early access. So that's going to be like a prerequisite, having a channel membership before you get to buy the live action content through Patreon. Not a lot of money. If you can pay through Patreon, you can pay $5.99 on YouTube to get the channel membership first. Not a thing. Not a big deal. As far as that goes, as far as the next project goes, though, I do want to talk about it. It is Samantha's farewell project. I mentioned this before. We're moving ahead. Afterwards, Anna is still with us, but she did relocate, so she's not nearby, so we can't film all the time. Like, she's going to have to be available when we film. I'm making a lot of strides to try and get this to work, to get more people involved. Finding like serious acting talent that want to work and get paid and like be the star of something is very, very difficult anywhere. To find someone that really wants to work, it's not easy. So that's what's taken a while, but I'm working on it. Anyway, project number 8 is a direct sequel to Caught in Traffic. So you're going to want to watch Caught in Traffic first before you watch it. It's available right now on Patreon, obviously. This one continues right where Caught in Traffic left off. In fact, it's actually going to start with the ending of Caught in Traffic, and then it's going to jump to me wearing this mask, sitting in this chair, and then it's going to lead into some more things. There's some other surprises, another first in the new live action content that a few things. Mixed tag for one thing will be in there. There's going to be some different type of scene scenarios, some things we've never done. A lot of action, a lot of full treatment drama action, probably the most we've ever done in a project. The whole project right now is over an hour long. Obviously, I've replayed some footage, but it's pretty solid. Lot of intense action in it. Very good. Totally different than probably stuff. I would say it's overall it's a lot different, a lot more intense and in-depth than previous project. Caught in Traffic, the storyline, there was more story going with that. Obviously, it rolls over into this one because this one picks up with the action right at the beginning, so it's kind of hard to compare it. But it is I believe it's going to be called Caught in Traffic 2 ... for the price of 1. So I'm running Caught in Traffic 2 together with the title 2 for the price of 1 because it is a direct sequel to Caught in Traffic. So that is the plan here. Trailer preview. I'm not sure. There's going to be something. I don't know if it's just going to be a trailer or a preview. It's going to be hard to do a preview with this, mainly because it does jump into the action really quick because it is a continuation of Caught in Traffic. So there may not be a preview here because you have a Caught in Traffic preview. There may just be like a trailer rather than doing a preview because there's not much to preview. There you just kind of hit the action right away with this because it's a direct sequel. So that is the plan. So that, and again, I talked about piracy a little bit, what we dealt with that. Obviously I expect people to, respect us when they pay for our stuff. Like I said, I don't know who did it. I don't believe that the people pirating were people who actually paid us, though. That's the thing. I think somebody decided a few years later, okay, this content isn't new anymore. I'm going to go ahead and trade it. The problem with that is you can't trade our stuff for equal value. I don't care if you trade one of our titles for 10,000 clips. You're not getting the same value back. Like, our stuff is one of a kind and the best in the world when it comes to full treatment DID action. You're not going to get value back from trading with somebody. If you want to trade with somebody, trade something that is junk like what they have to trade with. Don't trade something really awesome, the best in the business, for something that's junk. Keep our stuff to yourself. Don't damage this business, or else I can't make new stuff. I mean, hopefully, obviously, like I said, there's going to be a new test video explaining this to people when they buy our new stuff. But as in the past, in order to protect our stuff, I have to make a return on my investment. Just like in the past, Caught in Traffic 2 for the price of 1. Let's call it Caught in Traffic 2. Caught in Traffic 2, is going to be distributed in 3 parts, just like Caught in Traffic was. So the first part will come out, then the second, then the third. Obviously, if we're dealing with some kind of piracy, again, I don't anticipate it being an issue, but releasing it in parts allows me to sell it gradually and make sure I get my money back before if I were to encounter any problems. I don't anticipate that happening, but we've always done that before, sold everything in parts, and that's one of the reasons we've done that. But for the most part, you guys have been really good. The people who fund us financially are supporting what we're doing, and I think they want to see it continue, so they're not going to try and destroy the business by giving our stuff away. But trading doesn't work out the way you think it does. Again, because you're putting the content into an untrustworthy person's hands. If that person was actually trustworthy and they cared about our business, that would be one thing, but you don't know. A lot of people have mental disorders out there when it comes to seeking attention and trying to get eyes on them. Look at me, look what I have, and they try and post stuff just for likes and attention, even though they don't get anything out of it. You can't trust people. They're very, very unreliable. So that's all I have to say about that. Caught in Traffic 2 is coming. There will definitely be some kind of trailer. I just don't know about like a preview. Like I said, it's going to be rough to make a preview with this. Yeah, not right away anyway. Maybe after it's totally released. Maybe after Caught in Traffic 2 is totally released, I'll do some kind of a smaller preview. But like I said, we don't give away our full treatment action in previews. We do that in trailers. So there will be some kind of trailer. It'll be early access for members. Again, you got to get involved with these channel memberships. There's a lot of perks and features coming out of them. If you've been a member for 60 days, you get live action title discounts as well. So yeah, this is going to be something. The perks, the join button, it will be updated with the new. Like I said, there's this new thing we're doing where you have to have a channel membership to collect the live action rewards. Obviously, everything on Patreon will reflect that. I'll have all that information updated. I'll have the join button, the rewards updated on there, so you guys will be fully officially aware of that. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got. New live action is coming. We really do need your support right now. Please consider picking up a live action title through Patreon right now. Double Trouble, Caught in Traffic. Double Trouble really starts the timeline, and then Caught in Traffic, obviously, you need to see before you see Caught in Traffic 2. So I would definitely recommend going there, picking up a lot. We do need the support. I realize things have been tough financially for a lot of people, and with us not being as active, with the KK being on a little bit of a break as we're getting back into it here, and with no new live action for about 2 years now since we released Caught in Traffic. Obviously, COVID had a lot to do with that. But, yeah, I realize people financially have maybe been putting their money elsewhere. we do need some financial support, especially if I'm going to be, hiring new people to keep this going. So please consider, checking out Patreon and helping us out in that regard. But that's what I got. Excited to get this out. Excited to get this new live action work out to you guys, and I will see you guys soon. So check out the channel memberships. Thank you.